Hello everybody. Today is a special bonus video that I decided to make after yesterday's update because I saw a lot of people, well, with the console anyway. I was going to say the PC's probably been out for a little while longer, but the console version just got fishing and mining and etc. over here with the Plains of Eidolon. And there was a lot of people running around, including me last night, that weren't quite sure what was going on and how to go about this. So I thought I would just make kind of like a basic tutorial of what to do. I know that because, you know, a lot of the help last night was more along the lines of, hey, how do I do this? And they're like, just go do it, which is not super helpful. So they try to put this basically into where anybody, whether they picked up the game or has unlocked everything, you could get into it fairly easy. So we're just going to go to Cetus, which is on Earth. And this is Xbox One, so you want to pick a server that's either busy or calm. Calm. Empty is great, but we'll go calm. And start off with Cetus. On the map there is just an automatic jump to the plains, which is your runaround area where you can do all the stuff. But for right now, we're just going to go to Cetus. And basically, you want to treat Cetus like you do any other relay. Because that's really all it is. You don't get your weapons. You've got a couple of shops there, and then you go out into what I'm describing as an airlock, even though you're outside, because it has to have a loading screen in between there, because it's actually two separate pieces. It is severely laggy, and a lot of the people don't load just like on a relay. For Xbox anyway. That's been my problem with it. Now, you can run this, and as you can see, it's pretty lengthy. The things you want to point out on the map are the goldfish, the mining pick, the mask, those orange, yellow, all those are key points that only, basically the people that you want to talk to are right there. But, because we can hit our menu button, we can fast travel. We can get to the fisher, we can get to the mining guy, we can get to the masks that you can buy for your operator, which... come on, guys. Get functionality. I don't care about the looks. This is your standing, because every single bit of this is faction-based, and you need rep to buy stuff. Crafting, I'm really interested in this guy, because we can craft weapons. However, I don't know if they're going to be better than what we have. And then purchase pet accessories. So the only one I actually haven't been to yet is the purchase pet accessories, but for now we're just going to skip that. Okay, so you want to fast travel to Hanzo, and I know we're all here to fish, but you have to have rep, like I said, to buy this stuff. Just to fish, you need 500 rep. So you're going to want to knock that out right away, but I recommend at least having 1,000, because you can also, without any kind of reputation level, you can buy the fishing spear, and you can also buy the mining pick, or it's a laser, but so that way when you're out and about and you're fishing and you see a little node, you can hit it. But that's just me. I like to do everything at once. But anyway, travel to the old man.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Yeah, give me a snack. Okay. But he's going to tell you you're standing. Basically, you've got to collect a whole bunch of stuff in order to get it. And that's just going to be out and about in the world. Now, the Nissel pods are probably the hardest thing to find, and I'm going to show you guys how to find those real quick. What you want to do with him is you want to get bounties. And whatever level you are, you can only take one at a time. I don't know if they're daily. I've only done like one or two. But you want to, this one, capture's okay, assassinate's okay. This reclaim the stolen artifacts, you have to find 3 things in a very small area, and not knowing the area, it's going to be a while. before I can just pinpoint them out. But you want to grab some of these, because obviously you get rep out of it, and just head on out.
You gonna make me use off-world talent? Come on. Let's talk. See you again.
Okay. One thing to note about this guy is he's right here by where you need to go. So when you're fast traveling, if you want to get to where, you know, you're going outside, go to him first. Then you can just run up north and boom, there's your airlock. What I want to get into though are some of the other things. Like first of all, so we're going to go ahead and go out fishing. From here, just like on your relays, you can go into your equipment, you can go into your arsenal. When you get your fishing spear, after you get done doing bounties and gaining enough rep to get it, it's going to be in the gear because it's just an item, as well as your mining. And I don't know what else I can put in here, but I know. I play this a lot, and I just throw stuff in here as I need it. But these are infinite, basically. But the Lanzo fishing spear. There are different spears that you can get when you're high enough tier, but it's going to take a very long time to do because it's grindy. So just head over to the old airlock here, transition piece, and you'll notice down in the bottom left, you got your little loading dealy going, even though you can technically walk around. You'll know when it's about ready to open when you draw your weapon, because that means you're actually out into the real world here. And I don't know how this differs on PC, which I've seen a lot of videos posted for. I don't know, PS4 landed at the same time we did or not, but I just have to go buy the Xbox One version because that's what I play. I technically could play it on PC. I just usually when my Xbox One and my PC are not in the same level of the house, and so I'm usually sitting in front of my Xbox One going, hey, I'm going to check this out. So here we are in the open world. Big old map that doesn't hardly do much because it's very hard to read for me. I don't know. I can't see very well on my TV, and I can't see very well here. But what you want to note, I don't know if you can see my mouse. What you want to note is the shoreline, as well as the smaller areas of water and the big lake that's now to the north of me. The main part where I go fishing, all of those have different fish in them, but the main easiest part that I go to is this big lake. So I'm going to go run ahead, and this is going to be the stupidest thing you've ever seen, but all of us playing this game being 10-0, we know how to move across the land here. Basically, you just jump and roll, jump and roll, jump and roll like you're going through a mission. Here on the map, I'm at this far key of this is what's called the lake. The rest of those little ones are ponds, and then the shoreline over there, you can get other things. But depending on whether it's day or night, you will have different fish. I definitely recommend if you're going out for the first time to go go ahead and just get out of here. Go ahead and see if you can do it at night, because the Grenier won't bother you as bad. Okay, so once you do a couple fishing, which you'll have to go grind your rep, get that. Once you get that, you can actually build bait, and you can build this dye. If you see that fish right there, that's what they look like just without any help. And basically you gotta alright, come back here, beasties. But this is probably the calmest place you can do some fishing. Now, yeah, there we go. Baby one. Now, what you can do once you get the fishing thing, when you got your fish spear out, if you push your weapons or your gear again, you'll notice you've got 12 things here now. You can put out bait, you can put out dye, and you don't even have to use them. They're just automatically on there. So like while you're aiming, if I click my right stick, I'm going to throw bait. The dye, though, you do have to get in here and use. Sorry. And I'm talking in circles. Maybe we can fix that in editing. But yeah, if I just aim and click my right stick. I will throw out bait.
The Grenier are about to recapture their drone.
Yeah, something else.
Let that happen?
Something else you want to, whoops. Yeah, don't touch the water, you'll get electrified. Let me go ahead and use some, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to go ahead and use the bait. And with the dye active, you're going to see the fish, they light up. Super handy to fish at night with. You can't hardly see it all at night. But also with the dye active, you can see quite a ways away. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go out and break any records here, but whoop. Yeah, don't touch the water. Those fish that we're fishing up are electrified. They're like electric eels. They give off a charge. That's their explanation for why you can't just swim. Because to me, it's kind of silly. I mean, we have water in other levels. Can't we just break out our arc wing and just go spearing? Come here, biggin. 21.4. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so, and that's pretty much the basics for just coming down and catching you some fish. But let me go ahead. I told you I was going to show you where those nettles are. I've seen people, I went on the Wikia and just to see, because I couldn't find them. I've been through, running around this place for a while and I couldn't find them. I mean, I found these things. An apricot. I found these, which you need. This is one of the ones you need 25 of. But those nettle pods just weren't popping for me. And here's the thing. The Wikia says, oh, you need to go in mountainous areas, just like to the left and the right of the city. But there's a barrier around there that you can't get to. What you can do, though, is you can take off running, like, to the left of the screen right now. There's one yellow area, and that big old yellow area over there. Those are mountainous areas, and they will have it. So let's just go straight across here. But you wanna check out these mountainous areas with the light yellow on the map. And at night is a really good time to find these, because everything kind of flickers and flashes when you like that. See that flash? Yeah. This is what you're looking for, guys. Big, hairy, whatever you want to call it. But you're taking off the... Yep. You're taking off those red, like, crab pinchers. And there are a ton of them over here. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not so much that they're not common. It's just they're not in all around the map. Because they're very common over here. See, this right here. This is why I recommend getting your mining thing first. And I can't steer worth crud. There we go. Probably got more if I could draw better. Yeah, they also like water. But they only seem to grow in the mountainous region. So that's your nettle pods. Now I'm going to run back here real quick. I'll probably just edit this out because who wants to really run watch you run through all this, just get back to town. Okay, now here's the thing. If you beam down directly from your ship into this area, in order to get out, you've got to do one of two things. Either abort the mission, but you forfeit pretty much anything you picked up. Which is dumb. And if you just come out here like anyway, you can't just leave and go up to your ship. So it treats it like a mission, even though it's not really. Okay, so no matter what, you've got to come back to town and go through the airlock, regardless of how you got there to begin with. So that's one thing I think is super dumb. Okay, the other thing, all of this stuff that you need to like up your rank is all going to be spent on things anyway. So they're the reason. Yay!
Another job well executed.
Another job well executed. Lotus, I was out fishing. Yeah, what if I'm taking this as a vacation day from all the unlocking of planets? I'm out there fishing and she keeps popping up saying, the Grenier are over here doing this. And then it's like, if you choose to accept it, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm just fishing today. I'm not willing to do anything heavy. And then she's like, too bad. You've wasted the time that you needed to get over there. Makes you feel like crap. I mean, really. Okay. So what do you do with your fish when you come back? Go to the fisher place. Go down to fishing services. Select your fish.
A bad day's fishing's better than a good day working.
Any day.
Swazdula, friend.
Swazdula. Okay. So, couple things going on. The mawfish is where you get your maw bones. The char eel, you get. What is it?
Can you spare a fish or
Shark electroplax, which is another thing. Now, basically, your fish, I mean, unless you're going to mount it as a trophy, which I don't even see the option to do that.
Nothing to fear.
At least on the console version. You're just going to want to take everybody anyway, so unless you're saving some for if they ever get that.
This one will feed the whole family and the cousins too.
Okay, okay, lady. So, another thing with the menu, which I hate, it's just like selling.
Just a wee
Hit your
one,
trigger.
nothing to fear.
I keep backing out of it. Okay, I can give these to her, which she claims, oh, we feed the tribe with them. But it's a video game, they're not feeding anybody, it's just for rub. Sometimes I get so involved I have to remind myself, no, this isn't actually feeding people. Okay, so you can either sell them for rep, which maybe you really enjoyed the fishing part would be great, or cut bait. I recommend cutting the bait. You're going to need all of these things for various other things you have to do anyway, including the fish meat, which you need a lot of for bait.
You're quite handy with a blade, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, all right
Okay.
then.
Another thing is, okay, once you get here, she's got your fishing spear, but there's other spears that you can pick up, but you have to be ranked up. So basically,
I should have been a plumber.
you want to go to her, and you want to buy. You're going to spend 1,500
You stuck
rep, because you're going to get the spear, you're going to get the pepper bait, and you're going to get the luminous dye. And these two are reusable blueprints.
check.
Yeah, another good question. How do I leave this planet? Just like you do a relay. You hit your menu button, you hit leave, go back to your ship. Now, let's say you were down here fishing, you're having a just grand old time, you didn't feel like going back to your ship, but you got all your ingredients to make your bait. Tough, you have to go back to your ship. In order to build the blueprints, you have to go back to your station. They don't have a foundry or anything down here. So that to me is dumb, because it's like you have to load. Okay, go back to my ship, I load it, but in order to get back to here, I'm gonna have to load and load and load anyway. So it's not really a free-flowing type situation with the way the game works, but so in order to craft that, you've got to leave, you've got to go back to your ship. Now the good question, what does it take to build? Oh, let's see. You need 20 nestle pods and 20 fish meat to build the peppered bait. You need... Oh, I had some working there already. You need 10 iridite and 10 ferrite in order to build the Loomis die. Now, the Loomis die takes 5 minutes to make. Pepper bait only takes 1. Don't understand why they didn't put those on the same cycle. You're gonna want the pepper bait a lot more, or the Loomis die a lot more, probably, than you're gonna want the bait, just because you do a lot more night fishing. But yeah, all of the fish parts you're basically gonna need for the bigger and better dyes and baits. There are a few other videos out there on YouTube that I've seen that are great for telling you what fish to get where and what kind of bait or etc. that you need to get those. I highly recommend searching for Warframe fishing and just checking those out and seeing what's going on. But I don't know. I just thought a video should be made, at least for the Xbox version, just to kind of give an overall feel of how it works and you know, just to show, I don't know, maybe some people out there that haven't done it yet, so they're not in the chat asking how do you fish, and then people just saying you just go do it. So yeah, anyway, thanks guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave me some comments, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to. You know, I'm just putting this out there to kind of help some guys with the fishing side of this and possibly the mining side too. If you got any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them, and you know, if people want, I can go back out there and do other things and just try to, you know, answer some questions. But anyway, thanks guys. I hope you have a good day.